We've got three MLB props for August 16th, and two of these lines are sitting right where the recent numbers give us a serious angle. We're attacking earned runs, hits allowed, and then fading one superstar in a brutal matchup. Let's get straight into it. First play, Noah Cameron over 2.5 earned runs at minus 122 against the Angels. First thing that jumps out is the consistency of Cameron allowing at least 3 runs. Over his last 10 starts, Cameron has gone over 2.5 earned runs in 7 of 10, a 70% hit rate. Now, his average across those starts is 3.6 earned runs with a median of 4, both comfortably above today's 2.5 line. I also like what we're seeing from his overall pitching profile. Cameron's numbers shown on the board include a 4.71 ERA, opponents hitting .258 against him, and a .319 with OBA allowed. Those aren't disastrous numbers, but when the prop is only asking us for 3 earned runs, there really isn't much margin for error. And here's another thing I like, his workload. Cameron is averaging around 5.2 innings pitched, meaning he usually has enough time to face a lineup two or potentially 3 times. That matters for an earned run prop. We don't need the Angels to completely destroy him in the first inning. They can scratch one across early, get another the second time through the order, and then one swing later in his outing gets us up to 3. Most importantly, Cameron's most recent start shown was against those same Angels, and he allowed 4 earned runs. Obviously, one previous matchup doesn't guarantee anything. But when you combine that with 70% hit rate and his 3.6 earned run average, I think over 2.5 earned runs is a very playable number. Play number 1, Noah Cameron over 2.5 earned runs. Now, pick number 2 is going to be Edward Cabrera, over 3.5 hits allowed at minus 141. This might be my favorite play of pitcher prop because the number is extremely straightforward. We need the opposing lineup to collect 4 hits against Cabrera before Cabrera leaves the game. And based on the sample shown, Cabrera has allowed 4+ hits in 7 of his last 10 starts. His last 10 hit totals are 6-6, 9-7, 3-4, 8-5, 3-3. His average is 5.4 hits allowed, while his median right now is 5.5. Compare that to the line they're giving you at 3.5. We're getting almost a 2-hit cushion between his median performance and today's prop line. Cabrera is also allowing 8.96 hits per 9 innings, according to the matchup screen. And another thing that helps us with this prop is that he generally works long enough to accumulate opportunities. The supporting numbers show roughly 5 innings per start, around 21.8 batters faced, and approximately 83.7 pitches. That potentially gives us 4 to 5 innings to find 4 hits. Even if Cabrera pitches relatively well, a single here, an infield hit there, maybe a double into the gap. Suddenly we're sitting at 3 hits in the 4th inning with multiple opportunities left. And because this is a hits allowed rather than earned runs, we don't care if those hits actually produce runs. That gives us several more paths to cash. A 5-inning outing where Cabrera allows 4 singles and 0 runs, we still win. That's why I like this number. Play number 2, Edward Cabrera over 3.5 hits allowed. All right, before we get into the final play, drop a comment. Tell me which of these first 2 props you like more. Cameron earned runs or Cabrera hits allowed. And if these videos help you out, smash that like button. Make sure you guys subscribe because we're dropping MLB plays consistently. And if I get 10 likes, I will give a free play in the free video tomorrow. So, also, make sure you guys go down below. In the bio, you sign up for my Winnable. That's why I post my free picks each and every day. And you can also grab the current promo if you want access to additional VIP plays. And I got a really sweet deal for you guys right now. If you download Underdog and send me a screenshot showing me you have downloaded it to tsk1016@gmail.com, I'll hook you guys up with 2 months of VIP picks. Now, let's get into pick number 3 because this one is completely different from the first two. So we're going with pick number 3. Our final play is Freddie Freeman under 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs at -144. Yes, we are fading Freddie Freeman. And normally, fading a hitter this talented can be really uncomfortable. But the props aren't about asking whether a player is good, but they're asking about whether the line is beatable in a specific matchup. Today, Freeman is going against Henderson, and that completely changes the equation. If you look at Henderson's numbers, he has a 2.88 ERA. He has 6.39 hits per 9, and he has 11.02 strikeouts per 9. So that consists of a whip of 0.91. That profile is exactly what we want when playing a combined offensive production line. Henderson's going to limit those base runners. He's going to strike out batters, and he limits hits. Freeman needs 2 combined hits, runs, and RBIs to beat us. So, Freeman finishes with 1 hit and nothing else, we get the under. 1 RBI and nothing else, we get the under. Will he lose once he reaches 2 combined events? And the recent trend has heavily favored this side. Freeman has stayed under this number in 8 of his last 10 games shown. Even stronger, the matchup screen shows him failing to exceed 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs in 10 of his last 12 games, with an average of roughly 1.2 per game. The head-to-head sample shown is also interesting. He stayed under in 13 of 15 head-to-head games, shown at an 87% hit rate. Yeah, what I got on the screen here is this head-to-head. And then if you look at his last 10, pretty much comparable. So, but at this under of 1.5 against an elite, a good strikeout pitcher who suppresses the traffic, I'm willing to take that chance. Play number 3, Freddie Freeman under 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. All right, guys, quick transparency check from yesterday. Play of the day went 0-1. VIP 1-2. Free plays 1-1-1. Not exactly the day we wanted, but we document the wins and the losses the exact same way. So we got a new slate today, new numbers, and we move on to that next opportunity. So here are today's 3 plays one more time. I got Noah Cameron. Oops, let me show you. Sorry. Over 2.5 earned runs. You got Edward Cabrera. Over 3.5 hits loud. And we got our boy Freddie Freeman. Under 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Hit that like button. And get signed up for Winnable so you don't miss the daily free plays. And remember, download Underdog. Send me your screenshot to tsk1016@gmail.com, and I'll hook you guys up with 2 months of VIP plays. Good luck today. Let's manage that bankroll, and I'll see you guys in the next one.